Hi, it's the Longshot King here, and here with a video on Tuesday's Supreme Novices Hurdle and an absolutely crazy bet offer from Will Hill. Will Hill are actually going a quarter of the odds first 5 places in the Supreme Novices Hurdle, and there are only 12 runners, so you've got a great chance of bagging yourself a really good value bet. Now what I wanted to do, I just wanted to go through here and look at the field and see if we can cut this down for you. Now of course we've got number 5 Fire King and number 8 Ostentation, which basically we can rule out of the race, just not going to be the level. And then if we look a little bit further down, if we look at River Maig, this is Nicky Henderson's horse. River Maig was already beaten this season by Dodging Bullets, so I think that we can also discount this one out of the mix. And the other one that I think we can also discount is Willie Mullins' PK Sue, rated 129, so not really going to be good enough off of that rating, would need to improve at least 2 stone. So it leaves us with 8 runners to look at. And if we take the top one first and we look at Cause of Causes, this one won a 21 runner handicap at Ascot earlier in the season, and then went on to win a 3-runner graded race back in Ireland, and that was off a mark of 149. Then ran in the Betfair hurdle behind the favourite, My Tent or Yours, but ran disappointingly. Now I'm not so sure, you know, the horse has got a rating of 152, but priced up at 28 to 1. I think that still is a bit of value. I think that, you know, the horse can be forgiven one bad run, and it's not that far behind some of the others on official ratings. Looking at Champagne Fever, you know, last year's bumper winner, yes, definitely a classy horse, but already beaten this season by Jeski. So I think it's going to be very, very difficult for Champagne Fever to turn that form around, even though there is a £3 pull in the weights. I think, you know, the vibes that have come out of Ireland is that Champagne Fever looks like it's going to need a little bit further than this trip to show its best. So I can't see Champagne Fever actually winning the race today. The next one is Cheltenham, and I think that this one is the most interesting horse on the card. Priced up at round about, you know, between 20 and 25 to 1. Cheltenham won the bumper back in 2011. And then came out first time this season, just a few weeks back at Newbury, and really ran very freely and very keenly and pulled very, very hard. Now, you know, watching the race, I thought that Cheltenham would probably drop away, you know, free from home, but the horse actually travelled very, very well indeed, and it took it up at the last flight. It was still going very, very well, but then just ran out of petrol on the run in and was caught by Nicky Henderson's Manila for Fitness. Now I think with that run under its belt, this one is really overpriced at the 20 to 25 mark. The next one on the card is Dodging Bullets, Paul Nicholls, and it's no secret that Nicholls likes this horse. He's kept this horse back in novice company this season, and you know, the horse has got a rating here of 156, and deservedly so. Won its first 2 races of the season and then finished 3rd in the Christmas hurdle behind Darlan, and you know, that is really top class form. So Dodging Bullets is another one here that looks extremely decent value at around about the 10 to 1 mark. I think on Monday evening I saw that you could get 11 to 1. The next one we're going to look at is Jeski, unbeaten this year, has already beaten Champagne Fever, probably priced accordingly at 9 to 2. But probably not massive value. And then of course we've got My Tent or Yours, Nicky Henderson's horse, now rated 162 after that Betfair hurdle victory, and won very easily. But the concern here with My Tent or Yours has to be the track. All of its runs have come on you know, flat speed tracks, and we don't know whether it's going to actually cope with the undulations at Cheltenham. So we have to be watching very carefully on this one. I think it's too short at the sort of price now. I think you can get 2-1 now. Actually, it was trading at 2-1 Monday evening. Next, we're going to take a look at Puffin Billy, Oliver Sherwood's horse, and this one was unbeaten until last time when beaten 9 lengths by Melodic Rendezvous. Unfortunately, Melodic Rendezvous has been pulled out of the race due to a bad scope. But Puffin Billy was beaten and looked disappointing last time, but it shows that there was a problem, and apparently the horse had an abscess on one of the feet, so we could probably just strike a line through that run, and Puffin Billy could actually still be anything, so we have to watch that one very, very closely. The last one is Unatu, another Willie Mullins inmate, and unbeaten so far and has been impressive. And again, it's another one though that's priced accordingly at 13-2. So what I want to do is I just want to let you know about this fantastic free bet offer that Will Hill have got. You can bet up to £50 and get a £50 free bet. And basically on this race, the Supreme Novices, a quarter of the odds first 5, there is definite value there for each way players. And my 2 selections against the field are definitely Cheltenham, who is my #1 selection, and Dodging Bullets. So good luck on day 1 of the Cheltenham Festival. I'll be back later with tips for all of the races, and I hope you have a good day. Cheers now.